Well, hey, Mom.
Howdy doody, YouTubey.
You can, okay, for everyone, oh my God. Literally, I hit record or I allowed you into this session or whatever, and you literally get on. I'm on my phone, like quickly posting something, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna say this. Howdy doody, YouTubey. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? We're losing it. By we, I mean
We
you.
are losing it. Yeah, yeah. I agree. But hey, you got to have fun while you're losing it too, right?
Obviously.
Right?
Howdy doody, everyone on YouTube. The mom,
I know you
whew.
love me.
Does everyone see now why and how I can be such a weirdo? Because
Yep,
my mom is such a
I'll
weirdo.
take it. I'll take it.
And even worse, my dad's a really big weirdo. I was raised by
You
weirdos.
you love it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
I do. Here we are, chapter 22, and my mom, her quite honestly just the biggest nonsense I've ever. Anyways, she's keeping us all on our toes today. So I'm Katie. This is my mom, Lynn. We wrote a book together, Embracing Your Different Ability. We are super excited that we are diving into every single chapter on YouTube here and on the podcast, the Different Ability podcast, asking deeper, harder questions, talking more about each chapter. And yes, we have them on both, but they're totally separate questions. So
Right.
YouTube is their YouTubes and the podcasts are totally different. And so we go rogue. We say howdy doody YouTubey. That was a new one for this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all the other things. So down in the description, in the show notes of this episode, there will be a link to the podcast episode so you can check that out. You can go buy the book if you haven't already. Go listen to it. Share it with all your friends and family and everyone you know. We appreciate it. And yeah, let's dive into 22.
All right. 22, here we come. So, Katie, what role has mentorship played in your career, and how can others find mentors or become mentors themselves?
Ooh, mentorship is the best. I've had many in my life, and I'm number one, I've never like reached out and said, I want you to be my mentor. No, it's just
Right.
people that I feel that are a mentor for me. A big one was Coach K in middle school, high school,
Mhm.
and other teachers like Mrs. D was, and
Yeah.
a bunch of truly a lot of my teachers were. They were just
Yeah.
great. And then in college, it was more of like, again, more professors, people I met, people I worked with, that kind of thing. And then the Holy Grail, the holy of holiest grails,
The
the man, the myth, the
myth,
legend,
the legend. Yes.
Doug.
Yeah.
He has been one of the biggest blessings in my life. I actually have to call him today, and
Tell them hi.
I will tell him hi. I gotta tell him the news that I'm not telling anyone here, so you can just deal with that. Sorry. But the man, the myth, the legend, Doug, has definitely been the best mentor I've ever had in my life, and I'm super, super
Yeah.
duper, duper, duper grateful for him. It didn't start out that way. Like it didn't start out
Yeah.
like this guy's gonna be my mentor. He just is. And that's
Right.
just who he is
Right.
as a human. Like all in all. There's a lot of good stories in the book about Doug.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones. But for me,
Well, and let me interject, Katie. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but the best mentors are those people who live their mentorship, who you learn not just about work or just about school, but you learn about life too. And he is definitely one of those.
hmm yeah. And not just for me, like you and dad talked to him
Yeah,
and he's just been a really great person for truly a part of our family now and I'm just
absolutely. Yeah.
super duper grateful for him and his lovely lovely wife. She lets me hang out with him and stuff. So, oh my gosh. And last time we went and got coffee, she came with, which was so fun.
Oh,
And yeah, they're
nice.
just wonderful wonderful humans. I'm really grateful for that. And I will continue to have more mentors as well throughout my life. Oh, also, really quick, I also want to say, like, you don't have to know your mentor. I know that sounds crazy, but
Right.
today's social media world, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you can be seeing really amazing people out there in the world and be like, I love what they're doing. I love who they are. I love what they bring to the table. And I want to like, ball that all up and learn from them. And so
Yeah.
that's also mentorship. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that I personally don't know yet that I look up to and I'm like, wow, I love what they're doing. I'm super
Yeah.
excited for what they're doing. And it like gives me that roadmap as well, kind of watching what they do and learning how to do it myself and make it my own. And so
Right. Right.
I wanted to put that in there. But if you want to find a mentor, number one, who do you like to follow? Simple things on
Yeah.
social media or people in the workforce or people you look up to. And if it's someone that you can like actually tangibly like, hey, let's grab coffee, go and do that. Ask them.
Yeah.
It's as simple as just asking. Most people, not everyone, but most people really enjoy helping other people.
Absolutely.
And don't expect to be meeting with them all the time and all that. That's a
No.
lot to ask. You can, and there's people out there that can, but you definitely can, email, phone calls, simple things. I don't see Doug all the time. I wish I could see
No.
him every day, truly.
Right.
But we see each other every few weeks, once a month, once every couple months, just
Yeah.
we talk often on the phone quickly, little
Yeah.
little conversations. But yeah, I think reaching out to someone and don't be afraid to reach out. The again, I've said this before, what's the worst that's going to happen? They could say no. Well,
Right.
they're not going to help. They're already not helping you right now. If you
Right.
ask them and they say yes, that's your 50-50 shot. You got a yes. They could say no, I'm sorry right now. I'm really busy. And that's okay. Don't be upset
Yeah.
about that. They're staying true to who they need to be and what they need to get done in their life, and you have no idea what they're going through. But ask,
Yeah.
ask. And I have personally been mentors to other people on a little bit deeper level, but also just a very high level of they reach out when they need to randomly, have questions, whatever that looks like. And I do what I can do. And if I can't at that moment, I let them know. But overall, many people want to help. So just don't be afraid to ask and reach out. And another great place too is, especially in the work world, is LinkedIn. Follow people that you really like to follow and be like, wow, they're amazing, or listen to podcast episodes. And there's just a lot of really great free
Yeah.
things out there as well where you can learn.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip the role on you, Mom. Can you share a little bit about a mentor you've had in your life?
Yeah, I can. Again, I worked at a large medical facility, and one of the ladies early on in my career that I worked near, we weren't in the same department, but we worked physically close together, was a true professional. And you know who I'm talking about? Grandma Judy.
Grandma
Grandma
Judy.
Judy, yeah. She was a true professional, and we shared everything.
Mm.
We worked, closely together. I learned so much from her about being a professional, and we were friends, and we just made that connection. It just happened. I wasn't looking necessarily because I didn't know what I didn't know, but man, she taught me a lot, and I so appreciate everything she did for me. So then I, in turn, in the administrative professionals group, there were several hundred, in that group. And actually, I was one of the people, actually the one who organized a group, took it through administration for supporting administrative professionals and doing educational sessions and mentoring those in the organization because we were so far apart, so far spread in different departments, in different buildings, and whatever. And I'm very proud of that because it was so needed and we learned so much from each other. Just sitting, having conversations together. And I loved setting up I remember doing a Jeopardy session as an educational session, and it was so fun, but we all learned something. So, Grandma Judy's impact on me then helped me to open up and be a mentor for others in the organization too. So,
Oh my gosh, Grandma Judy. So we
yeah.
how did that come about? me calling her Grandma Judy. Like,
Well, you kids were little, and if I came in for an appointment, we'd always walk around and see Grandma Judy, and you and your sister just started calling her Grandma Judy. So she's Grandma Judy to me. She was
oh,
always Judy before, but she's now Grandma Judy. So
yeah. Yeah, she's the
as if she needs
best.
any more grandkids, she has a ton of them, but she's always willing to take on more.
I know. Oh my God, I just love her.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mom, for sharing that. That's so great.
absolutely.
And there's so much more that you could be talking about on your career. And maybe we'll do like a totally just different podcast episode about that
Sure.
sometime. Because for someone that has worked at that organization for 46 years and just retired, and I
Yeah.
say retired because
Yeah, really.
I'm keeping her busy
I'm
over
I'm
here.
busier now than I was then, for heaven's sake.
I know I love it. So, and I hope you do too, Mom.
I do. I do.
Awesome.
So, how do you balance the need for stability while having the desire for career growth and new challenge?
Yeah, so this is talking about like in the book specifically, I talk about changing careers. I personally am in a moment in my life that, and this is not in the book, but I'm personally in the moment in my life where at some point in the nearish future, there will be a change in my career. And I've been working on it. I've been slowly getting things going and continuing to slowly get things going. It's not happening yet or anytime really, really soon, but it's exciting. It's also terrifying, especially for someone that I like the comfort feeling, but I also know I need to be in the uncomfortable feeling to actually make growth, change, and a difference. I just need to get there. So,
Yeah,
but I am getting there. It is really hard, but I guess again, thinking about what you truly want, making those connections, building that up. So again, I'm building a business, the mission and everything I'm doing on the side. I have a day job at this time still. And so it doesn't mean you have to just quit and go all in. You
no,
can, but I'm a little bit more strategic, a little bit more safe, and a little bit more of a planner. And also, I have other goals too. So there's other goals that kind of not hinder, that kind of keep me where I'm at for a little bit to make that goal happen. And then it will go into the full time, my own thing, my own business.
um,
And I'm super impatient though, I gotta be honest. And so that's been hard. But other than that, I'm seeing that movement, I'm seeing that change and everything.
oh,
So
absolutely.
I'm always about stability, but I need to be a little bit better about like trying a new thing. And
The
so
unknown.
I have been doing that a little bit more. But I think embracing that, talking to people, making connections for you, if you're listening to this and you're like, I want to make a change, start connecting, start talking to people. You never know what other opportunity or what other door will open for you. And so just have those conversations, keep continuing to talk, and don't give up.
You go, girl.
Awesome. Thanks, Mom, for hanging out with chapter 22. Let's go dive into
You got it.
23. Everyone, go listen to the podcast episode below, grab the book, hang out with us more, and we'll see you in
Heck yeah.
23.
Sounds good. See you then.
See ya.